This is the Corestates Center, where tonight, the largest crowd ever to see a basketball game, as Steve Mix so eloquently put it, in the state of Pennsylvania. A crowd that will approach the capacity of some 21,000 fans here at the beautiful new Corestates Center. Allen Iverson, whose college coach, John Thompson, is here tonight. Iverson, the #1 pick last June, when he turned 21 years of age, and even 6 feet, 165 pounds. Raw lightning. Wait till you see him play. And the revolution is underway, and for the first time this season, we're running. And so is Iverson, finding Weatherspoon. Hit the front of the rim with the dunk attempt. Speaking of Syracuse, Coleman for Iverson, has it blocked underneath. Iverson hits the deck, nothing called. In the meantime, the Sixers will retain possession, and you'll see a lot of those forays from Allen Iverson going headlong to the hoop.
Cage and Andrew Lang. Both players are just solid basketball players that know how to defend, position themselves properly. So when you get a chance, watch those guys.
Well, Allen shot almost 55% overall and 50% from downtown in their 7 preseason games.
Iverson bound and determined, air balls again, and this time has it blocked on his way to the hoop. Iverson hungry for the goal. There he goes, looking for the slam, and count it. It's going to be the first 2 points of the career of Allen Iverson by way of a goaltend against the Bucks. Score 2 for the rookie.
The crossover move, taking it up.
And a fresh 24 coming up for the Bucks. Alley-oop off the inbounds. Robinson for Baker. Iverson in a hurry. Douglas backpedaling. Forget it.
Yeah, one-on-one, he's going to beat you. Allen Iverson has that quickness. Sherman Douglas doesn't have the quickness to stay with Allen.
And McLean holds it down for the Sixers with 2 minutes to play. Iverson by Douglas. Yes, and we see where Allen Iverson thrives in that wide open floor. Allen's mother, who wrote a letter to John Thompson asking him to please consider her son at Georgetown. He did. The rest, as we like to say in cliche land, is history.
To open up the middle.
Running Stackhouse around the Coleman screen. Jerry nurses in 2, and a good look by Iverson. 7 in the game. Alley-oop, Stackhouse!
Whoa! What a great pass by Iverson, and a tremendous finish by Stackhouse, as Stackhouse was pointing for the lob the entire way. My! Those are some of the plays right there. That's one play that I think we can expect to see that type of exciting play almost night in and night out from these two guys. Allen Iverson, perfect pass.
Iverson, for those who are concentrating on his acquisition of playmaking skills, he has 4 assists here in the first half. 1 of 2 for Spoon, as Douglas makes the layup in typical fashion, fouled, and he will go to the line. Allen Iverson, the personal foul.
Not the quickest guy in the world, but deceptive.
Iverson, this is going to be something with Stackhouse. He's slammed for 2.
Oh my. Let's take a look at Allen Iverson in the open court. Taking off with the jam, coming at you into the living room. Allen Iverson showing some excitement. Boom, right there.
Derrick Coleman has it blocked. To the floor it goes. Good hustle by Iverson. Did he call timeout before Douglas tied him up?
No, he got fouled.
All right, that's even better.
Yeah, Douglas can't believe it. On the block, Vin Baker doing a good job defensively. Now take a look at Iverson doing a good job. He's going to fall to the floor, and boom, right there. There's Sherman Douglas just falling on the top of him. And the foul is called. Right call. But those things haven't been called much in the past.
You know, with a car, you have an accelerator. You can vary the speed. Allen Iverson has 1 speed, on.
Is that something new?
On. Oh, the accelerator?
Yeah.
Let me bring you into the 20th century. A mere 5 years before the 21st. Coleman wants it against Baker. Iverson instead the deuce. To the floor he goes, nothing called as Robinson. And it's good, and another offensive board for the Bucks here in the first half. Iverson is fouled on his way in.
After the basket by Sherman Douglas, Allen Iverson was streaking down the court, and Derrick Coleman was able to find him. Sixers did have the advantage, so that was a pretty good move by Newman to foul Allen Iverson. Make him at least earn it from the free throw stripe.
Iverson, the second Sixer into double figures. He now has 11 as the Sixers here with one last gasp, and Iverson could go in a hurry. Against Perry, no.
He can get it to him as well, and the defense rotated nicely.
Off the floor, Douglas, and now he is on the floor in pain after being hit by Iverson, who is tagged with a personal foul, number 2 on him. Sixers eager for the field goal out of the timeout, looking Coleman's way, but he's fronted by Baker, so Iverson instead strokes the tray, the first of his career.
Go down to Coleman again.
Iverson strong to the hole. Douglas the personal foul.
Vin Baker picked up 2 quick ones, but take a look at Allen Iverson getting into the paint. You can just see Sherman Douglas just reaching out and grabbing the left arm of Allen Iverson. Try to pick up foul number 4 on Vin Baker if at all possible.
Iverson second on the team in scoring during the preseason, about 17 per game. Baker with 19 to lead them all as Coleman bowls into him. Iverson on the follow. Coleman now coming out onto the wing, putting it on the floor against Baker, looking down low for the cutting Iverson. So that time they brought Coleman off the blocks to let him playmate for one Allen Iverson.
Wonderful pass by Derrick Coleman.
He's got 4 assists go along with his 12 points and 6 boards, and as Douglas makes his foray, Coleman and Iverson both converging on him. And it's going to be Allen Iverson with a personal foul. It'll be his third.
Sherman Douglas, once again, not the quickest guy, but really can get to just about any spot on the floor that he wants to. Is quick enough to do so and a good enough ball handler.
Stackhouse around the Williams screen. Jerry to the floor, into the hoop for 2 more. The Allen misses. The Sixer fans getting into it here in the third. Iverson for Coleman.
Allen Iverson pushing the basketball up, taking it into the heart of the Milwaukee Bucks defense, and the kickoff to Coleman, who takes it to the hoop.
As the Buck lead is back to 12.
Yeah, he really did. I mean, the Sixers did an excellent job of defending that possession.
Sixers crashing the boards. Coleman rising above the pack. Iverson all the way. Yes!
Open court player, Allen Iverson. I don't see anybody around that's going to be able to stop him in the open court.
Iverson, a stunning third quarter, 10 of his 21 here, and we're not even halfway through it. Pick and roll for the Sixers. Iverson lost it on the floor, gets it back. Knee burns and all.
Wow.
Sixers with a fresh 24 out of it. Good look. Williams from Weatherspoon.
That's great hustle right there.
And the steal. And we got a break for Iverson ahead of Perry.
There you go. Getting that turnover. Good solid defense. Getting the turnover. Pushing the basketball up.
Iverson leading all scorers with 23, a dozen coming here in the third. The Sixers get it to 8.
Lead now is 8. Remember a few minutes ago it was 14.
Iverson doubled off the pick and roll. Good rotation by Armin Gilliam to come up with a steal. Perfectly executed by the Milwaukee defense.
The play took a little too long as Milwaukee Bucks jumped that situation, gave Armin Gilliam the opportunity to get into the passing lane, get the steal, and then he completed the fast break opportunity on the other end.
From the front line, and a big part of that front line, Vin Baker sitting out here late in the third as the Bucks take it away. Perry alley-oop. Oh, and Allen almost hammered it home one-handed. McClain springs Iverson. Beautiful bounce pass to Coleman, who slams for 2.
Great bounce pass by Iverson right there. About a 25-foot bounce pass, catching Coleman in stride.
So what do you think about the young man so far? I think he's doing very well. I think it's a lot for him to learn, but I think he's going to be a very outstanding player in this league.
Iverson, the tip among the trees. Good hustle by Mark Davis. Stackhouse defends against Newman. Now it's Gilliam with a 5 personals against Weatherspoon. Davis coming in defensively. Iverson going to the floor. Perry has it into the lane. Gilliam, no. As the shot clock goes off, now the Sixers have possession. Let them play.
Exactly. You take 2 points away from the 76ers right here as Elliot Perry gets into the lane, kicks the ball over to Armin Gilliam. Now Armin shoots an air ball. DC comes down with the ball.
Pick and roll, Stackhouse and Coleman goes awry. Iverson for 3, yes!
Well, you could see it as soon as it left his hand. Good rotation, good follow through. We had a good angle to watch it. Nothing but cotton.
Allen Iverson, shortly after he was drafted, said quite simply, I expect to come to Philadelphia and win. Tonight, the first night of a revolution, as Allen's mother, as all of us here are enjoying his terrific NBA debut. Indeed, the revolution is underway. Douglas around Iverson, no basket. Sixer foul coming up. It's going to be on Allen Iverson, stepping in front of Douglas and committing the block. That's his 4th personal foul. Sixers down 3, pass for Coleman intercepted. What a play by Iverson, burning himself on the floor to come up with that loose ball. 6 seconds to shoot. Iverson blocked and goaltending on Lang. Score 2 for Allen Iverson, who leads everybody in scoring tonight with 28 points.
Take a look at the block. Definitely on its downward arc. Andrew Lang.
Sixers with their first lead since they held a 12-10 advantage way back in the first. Iverson is going to be called for the personal foul. And for Allen Iverson, who's had a wonderful night, that's personal number 5.
Now, do you get him out for a minute and a half or so? We'll see what Johnny Davis wants to do.
Davis with 5. Iverson with 5, Baker with 5, Gilliam with 5 for Milwaukee as Douglas goes to the line. 2 for Douglas to tie it at 98.
Got a technical foul on Allen Iverson. The one thing that Allen has to learn is who can I talk to and who can I talk to? As the free throw goes through, he looks at Mike Mathis, and that's not what you want to do with Mike coming down the stretch. Man shot 55%, 50% from threes during the preseason.
Misses, and Davis the rebound.
That was that isolation I was talking about on the left side.
Iverson missing the 3 on the floor. It goes. Here's the battle, and Iverson wins it. Here comes Iverson. The floor opening up. Pass from Davis. Blocked. Sixers need a field goal. Then they'll be forced to foul. Iverson probing against Douglas. He's got 2 more. 30 points for Allen Iverson tonight in this is NBA debut. And now the Sixers look to foul, scramble, hope to get a steal. Davis thought he picked it clean from Robinson, but instead he is tagged for the foul. And Mark Davis. Again, Iverson. Clock doesn't start until he touches it. Allen all the way, tied up. Did he go up and down? He was tied up indeed when he went up. And a jump ball coming up. And you know Iverson, at a mere 6 feet even, is going to be at a decided disadvantage against whoever they pick. And it's probably going to be Glenn Robinson, I would think. The other Allen Iverson. Stackhouse, the final shot of the game, and that'll do it. So the Sixers, in a very, very exciting beginning to this revolution, come back after being down by as many as 14. They took the 98-96 lead. Allen Iverson, a stunning NBA debut with 30 points. 19 of them coming here in the second half. But his Sixers lose by a final score of 111 to 103. But you're invited to stay with us. We'll have a complete post game for you and more